Hello. How are we tonight? Let's see. Romola, Bonnie, hello. Welcome to the chat. Hey, 7 people here already. Awesome. I have been unpacking, getting ready for y'all. So yeah, I'm going to finish doing a little bit of that while we chit chat and get everybody in the room. Hi, Melinda. How are you? Did you get a box this week? I'm hoping you did. I need to text you too. There's Jason. Hey, Jason. How are you doing tonight? You're finding all sorts of good stuff up there. There's Kristen. There's Jeff. He's down in the basement watching, I don't know, sports, basketball, something. Not yet. Okay. I don't go looking for everybody's stuff before the show to see if it's been going there or not. Great. So glad you got yours. You're welcome. I love doing special orders. It's so easy. I know exactly what you guys want when I do special orders. Ooh, found something signed today. Nice. Hi, Linda. How are you? Welcome in. Laura, good to see you. I know I missed somebody. Let's see. There we go. Romola. Hi, Romola. I think I got everybody now. Let's already. Oh, no. I saw somebody else way up there. Bonnie, Melinda. Animal lover number 1. Hello. Good to see you. Thanks for joining me tonight. There we go. I can miss people. It's honest errors, but trying not to. Hi, Ma. How are you feeling? Meant to call you earlier today, but it's been a long day. Quick day. I got home the same time Jeff did. However, I didn't go out as early as him, but I left the house at 9, which is early for me today, because we started LEFSA again at the lodge. So anybody who doesn't know who I am, I'm Becky with Vintagevikingtreasures. I'm in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I am part of the local Sons of Norway Lodge, which means I have a little bit of a Norwegian, Scandinavian heritage. And LEFSA is a flatbread, kind of like a potato-based tortilla. Stephen calls them Viking tortillas. Hi, Stephanie. Good to see you. And we make them in large batches at our lodge. We have a bunch of volunteers that come in. It's how we fundraise to keep our building going and everything. So we make them for other lodges in Colorado. We've gotten a few special orders. So right now it's looking like we're going to be cooking LEFSA started this week, and for sure I think we'll probably go through June, give or take. So yeah, that once a week gets me up and out early for the week. I try and go to bed early on Monday nights in LEFSA season. So that's the big add to my schedule that started today. April Fools, haha, LEFSA time. So what else? Let's see. So just a quick update. We have 3 weeks away from heading out to the next in-person show, which is in Springfield, Missouri, which is the Fenton Anniversary Bash. I will post on Instagram and probably in the community tab on YouTube the flyer that they have for that. This is the last year that Ann and John are putting that on. It's been a major undertaking, and they're deciding to step back from that, unfortunately. So, but it's one of the biggest Fenton glass gathering shows in the country currently. I don't know if somebody is going to take that over. I don't know if there's going to be some big announcement as we go over that weekend or even coming up to it. But currently, that's the last time they're putting it on. So I've almost 3 weeks to finish up getting ready for that show. We'll be gone for about a week. Then I'll be home for about a week. And then I'll go to 2 shows back to back in May, one in Wetumpka, Alabama, which is outside of Montgomery, and then up to Marietta, Ohio the following weekend. Hi, Geneva. How are you? Sorry, I'm finishing opening everything up for y'all. So I almost have to have everything ready pretty much before I go to Springfield, because I'll only have a couple days home to repack the van and everything. So when in May, we'll see, my calendar's on there. I believe it is like the 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, somewhere in there is the weekend in Alabama. And then the weekend following that, which is like 21 to 22-ish, that weekend will be in Ohio. Are you coming out to Colorado? Are we going to do this again? Oh, that's, I mean, that's, I guess, how it happens, huh? That's our luck. Okay. All right. Well, if you want, I can message you the specific dates once I'm off, but right here, I can't open my phone to the calendar, and I don't honestly have them memorized. I just know that we'll be home that first week of May, and then we start traveling, because it takes me 3 days to get to Stevens, and then it's the next day down to Wetumpka. So it's 4 days before it starts, and we have to unload and get set up on Wednesday. So yeah, it's an odd show. It's a little longer than the majority of the ones we do. So, but hey, so Kristen is in the chat. Everybody say hey to Kristen. I'm assuming we're continuing with the recovering process, and she's here tonight with us to do modding, which is always a pleasure and a treat for us to have her in the chat. Hi, Sherry, welcome in. Good to see you. Jason's in the wings as well. I went ahead and they got their box sometime this week, hopefully, because it just ran up to Denver. It should have been pretty quick, honestly. It went out Saturday morning, I think. So yeah, I know. So we're getting getting caught up. I mean, it's a work in progress. I am working on all the things. I have currently 7 boxes of plates that I have washed, gotten stickers off of, and priced and packed for coming up for the BTS show. And I probably have 1 to 2 more boxes of plates to finish the stragglers that are around. I picked up some more banana boxes today, so we're going to continue with that. I feel like it's a pretty big dent that I've put in it already, so I'm liking that progress. Let's see, everything. You guys get first dibs on anything that goes to my booth. Before it goes to the booth, it goes through here at YouTube. As long as it's not something huge that I prefer not to ship, you guys get first dibs and first looks, first wants, all the things before it goes off to all the designated categories of shows that I do and the booth. So, right, for sure. I use PayPal. I will be combining invoices and shipping. I was on with Trisha on Saturday night, which has made me thrown off my sleep schedule again, because I was up so late. My brain doesn't like to shut off, and then I end up sleeping in longer because I can't. I don't know. It's a whole thing. Hi, Cindy. Welcome. I'm a night owl. However, it takes a little bit to get back around to, especially when I have to get up early for Lefsa. That's a hard one. So here we are. I have a big variety of things tonight. Basically, what I have is things that I have found as I have been sorting for my shows, for BTS, for all the plates and stuff that's going there, and what I have gotten either through auction or local buying throughout the week. Hi, Midge. Good to see you. So what I'm bringing to you is picked fresh for this from this last, since you saw me last on Tuesday. And I have some books and I have some plush that we'll leave to the end. So if the majority of everything else will go first. So if you're not interested in those things, I understand. And you'll know when we get to that point that if you're not interested in it, you don't have to stick around for it. So no worries. But we'll have that on the end of the sale tonight. I typically try and go till about 10 o'clock, trying to be mindful of everybody's time, including my mod, especially since she is still recovering and we want her to be with us, so we can't keep her up too late either. So with that being said, I think I'm ready to start. Are we all ready, Miss Midge? Midge. I'm like, yeah, Midge. Like, Midge is here. You ready, Midge? That's the last comment I read. That's hilarious. I'm sorry. It's been a long week. Right. Well, see, there's Yvonne. Hi. Yvonne has been recovering as well. She got to get out and do some snooping this last week and put out a new video. So that's great for her. What I try and do is I get good deals. I try and pass them on to you guys for a good price. And I try and tell you generally how much I would price them at for in my show or in my booth. So you kind of have an idea of what kind of discount I'm getting, that you guys are getting besides you getting first dibs. So there's all that stuff. And yes, Kristen, that's who I was trying to say. You ready? Right. Oh, good. You're getting done with your 5:30 a.m. get-ups. Oh, that would be hard. So I'm so happy for you. I would love for you to be able to sleep in because I enjoy it so much. So, all right. Let's just jump right in. I'm going to offer a choice. I have 2 creamers, $4 start on choice. The first one has a yellow lusterware with an orange stripe. It quite possibly could have originally had a lid on it. Doesn't necessarily need to have a lid on it. I know, thanks, Midge. Made in Japan. Has a lot of floral and white, some kind of flower on the front of it. Let's see. It is about 4 inches tall to the top of the spout and the handle there. The other choice is this little, I would say burnt orange, close to a red colorway. It has some gold that's a little intermittent. I can't quite make out if, number one, this is goo I have to get off. I didn't have my sticker remover over here. I can't tell if it was planned to be that way or if, say, somebody put it in the dishwasher and it lost some of its gilding. And this is a Fitz and Floyd piece. So what are we looking at? 76. So it's a little older piece, but it's a nice size creamer as well. 3 1/4 inches tall at the top of the spout there. So yeah, choice on the little creamers. We got Deborah in at 4. Thank you so much. To get some sticky notes out. I had all the stuff out. Just need to get my system in place out tonight. So, all right. Oh, did I miss somebody? Georgia? Georgia, hi. Good to see you. It's been a little while. Wonderful to have you tonight. Welcome. All right, we can count it down for Miss Deborah. Let's see, we're going to do this because we're going to live on the wild side tonight. I'm going to say creamer. And Deborah can tell us what her choice is. Oh, let me get back to the bottom of the comments. There we go. All right. Oh, Lena Ray. Hi, good to see you. Hey, guys. Also, before I forget to say it, I have scheduled my next Pixie Mushroom sale. It is going to be next week, Tuesday. I have a whole drawer full ready, and I keep adding to it, and she is taking both of those. Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate it. So I knew that I needed to get that scheduled on the calendar so I could tell you guys ahead of time. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I I love them. So I'm putting them all together, and that's when they are going to be offered coming up next Tuesday. I know, right? I do have, I mean, the Easter, the spring stuff, still a little bit trickled in here and there. I couldn't leave this guy behind. This is a hobby piece, a little ceramic bunny. We can start him at $4. Hollow. I don't think there was a signature, but cute little, very well done hobby piece. Almost looks like calico in the painting that they did. Oh, look at she's so cute. She's just little. 4 inches long by 3 inches tall, and just with that tail sticking out 1.5 inches wide, with the little tail sticking out. I know, just a little cutie. I usually see the bigger ones, but I think the smaller ones are that much cuter. We have Stephanie in at 4. So we're going to put small bunny, pink. Can't imagine why this appeals. Oh, Miss Midge is in at 5. Let me see if there's any mark underneath. Nope, I'm not seeing anything. I did pick up, I don't remember where that was. Oh, I picked up a whole nativity set. That is still in the car, and I kind of figured that, even though I got it this week, is probably not. It can kind of hold off for a little bit. And that is all Holland mold hobby piece, and it's marked Holland mold, and then the person who painted it also initialed it. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I've been trying to keep it full for the spring Easter season here coming up. So, Miss Stephanie, did I miss you? We got Midget at 5. Oh, I do have a couple more bunnies. Imagine that. You know, they just hop right in my cart when they're cute little ones, and I can't hardly leave them there. So Stephanie's in at 6. Right? If you're local, come on down. Me and Yvonne, have a booths plural, at the American Classic Marketplace, which is on Constitution and Academy in Colorado Springs. So what are you out at 8? Is it 8 your highest, Midge? Are you out, or which one are we? And it's kind of funny because there's only one booth between Yvonne and I. So we're in the same little corner of the mall. It's kind of nice. We've been missing each other lately, though, because of all of our schedules and the holidays being kind of crazy. So out. Okay, you got it. So we got Stephanie in at 6. We can count her down. Thank you. EPHANIE. We got this. Perfect. Thank you, ladies. Oh, and Midge, I think I just got a card from you in the mail too. You know, Jeff always announces it when it comes in, and I forgot to pick it up and look at it. So it's sitting over there. I think it came yesterday or today. So we'll let that one count down. Let's see, where do we want to go? He can go with the plush. I have this guy. I know. I mean, I've tried to walk around it this last time I was there because I had a little extra time, but I never seem to get around the whole place. I usually get in, get my booth done, and get out by the time that I have to be. The vendors have to be out early because we have to go in and out of special doors. So I try and not be a lagger for getting in and out. I heard this name. I think it's Rakes Bears. I heard someone else pronounce that. These were made by Applause in the Philippines, I believe. I saw it somewhere when I was looking at it earlier. Yes. And this is Papa Bear. He has a hat on. He was, let's see. Let me see what his start is. If I can tell you the right thing. course I didn't like. Aha. I had them started at 16. I can start them at 14 here for you guys. They're known for the wooden faces that were hand carved, and then they also have the feet that are wooden. He has a plaid little vest with a velvet bow and a little velvet grandpa or dad hat. All of his paperwork, everything is jointed, arms, legs, head, all the things. He is approximately 12 inches tall if his hat doesn't poof up too much when his legs are standing up. And I remember my grandma having some of these bears. So when I saw him on the shelf, I had to grab him the other day. There's a lot of nostalgia all the way around for what I pick, and I know what I'm understanding you guys like. So my grandma was a bear and a doll collector, besides being a glass collector and a knitter. So there was all different things going on there. Miss Melinda, I have you in at 14. I'm guessing there had to be the mama bear, the baby bear. I believe I remember my grandma having one with a whole bunch of lace, like done up like a Victorian kind of style, something like that. So we're counting down for Miss Melinda for the bear. And while you're doing that, we will make sure that we got that counted down and I'm not missing something. Perfect. Thank you so much. I have a choice up next. It will be 2 of the car bingo cards. I have 2 blue and I have 2 orange. Oh, actually, there's 4 orange. This is sealed. There's 4 because there's 2 facing and inside and 2 facing outside. So I guess it'll be, I want to do this as a pack. So I guess we'll do this one as a pack because I don't need to start this one the same height. Oh my. We'll start this at $4 for the pack of 4. We used to have these as kids when we were doing like for car bingo, but this is for real bingo. It's super easy. You don't have to keep track of the little place cards or markers or anything like that. So the orange would be $4 and then the blue would be $2. Because I have totally, given Kristen a whole nother round of options. The blue has 2012 on a copyright. So they must be using the same graphics because I remember these from way back in 2017 right there. So we got Deborah in on the orange. Bingo. We can call that for Deborah. And then since I gave you, yep, the blue would be 2 if anybody wanted to claim the blue 2-pack. $1 a card, basically. Kristen's like, all right, Becky, slow down, regroup. I thought there were only 2 in that package. That's why I was going to offer them as a choice. So thank you, Deborah. Appreciate it. Thought I had the majority of the stickers off and everything nice and clean too, but of course there's a few stragglers from that. Thank you, Kristen. Last call on the orange. All right, we're going to go over here to some glass. This will be a choice again. I have 5 options. They will start at $3 choice. These are, yep, Deborah, she just called you. The orange for $4 to you. It's the blue ones that were still available at $2, I believe, then. Because I made it complicated. You want the blue also? So we called the orange for you, $4 for you on the orange. And you want the blue for $2 also? You got it. So I'll say +2 blue. We'll just make that an executive decision. There we go. Okay. Take a moment for the lag. Remember, if you're watching, if you're touching the screen right about here, there's a button that says live with a red dot. Then you know you're right up to speed with no lag. Usually it's not as big of a deal, but then you're not behind in the chat. You know what we're talking about, and we can talk to you pretty easily. And if you do that thumbs up, I appreciate that so much. Always helps the channel and the algorithms and all those things. And of course, if you're new, and would love to have you subscribe to the channel as well. I'm working my way up a whole nother 10 points this last couple weeks, so that's kind of fun. So, all right, here we go. Choice, and I have 5 different little plates. They are a miniature style plate that is 4 inches across. I'm going to get out this so I can read the specifics on the back. Collection oh my goodness, minuets by Sea Paradise, Fine China, 1985, made in Portugal. And then there's a little itty bitty stamp at the bottom that's got the Portugal company. Okay. So I'm going to make sure that I'm caught up on what you guys are talking about here. Make sure I didn't miss something. Okay, so we had Deborah at 4. Then we put in that the blues were 2. We're going once on the orange, twice on the orange, last call on the orange, orange sold. Okay. Do you want the blue as well? Yes, blue then too. Got it. Okay, think I'm all caught up. Are we good? I'll just take a second. Try not to confuse myself or anybody else again. Okay. Oh, shoot. Is that got a chip? There's a chip on one of these. I'm going to take the chipped one out. Kristen, you let me know when we're all good. I will double check these because one of them had a chip. My choices are down to 4 currently. Sorry. I just get going and I just get all speedy and the lag gets me every time. Okay. So 4 choices starting at $3 each. I have these miniature cat plates. They're done in pastels. So it looks like we have a Siamese, I'm guessing. They are all in this minuets, made in Portugal, 4 inches across. Okay. Next choice. Right. I do have the blue ones down for Deborah at $2 because it basically made them $1 a piece. And since I only had 2, the blue ones would have been 2. So that's what I have written on my form. My fancy dancy little sticky note. Bingo orange 4 plus 2 blue, Deborah Tucker. Got it. Okay. Perfect. I'm going to pick something that's not a choice next time. Okay, these are $3 choice. Blues with this little cat has green eyes, like a little lace curtain she's peeking around. Longer hair. This one, kind of like a calico, green eyes with the blue and white striped wallpaper behind it. And then another one, I guess kind of like a little calico patch that has the blue wallpaper and a silhouette. No worries. We're all there now, I believe. So, and unfortunately, the fifth choice had a chip on the edge. So, bingo, we got all straightened out. Well, that went fast. I must have not had a full cup. I have more ice in there than drink. So the mini plates, 4 inches across. Probably should go back the same direction as the first time. The Siamese. We're all good. So these are a $3 choice. Green eyes, long hair, gray cat. Calico, green eyes. Or the silhouette calico. Those are the 4 choices. And unfortunately, this last one, because it was taped in a stack, you can see the chip here. It had a chunk out of the side of the plate, unfortunately. So, all right. I'm not seeing anything on the cat plates. I'm just going to set them aside. If we need to revisit them, we certainly can. And I'm going to go to this. This will be a $6 start. It is a wood desktop paperclip dispenser. It opens on this side where you put in the paper clips. The roller has a magnet on it. Okay, going back to the cats. I feel like we are lagging like crazy because I didn't see Midge at all. Oh my God, that's the bad one. All right, Kristen was in at 3. And Midge is saying Siamese. So the question is, if Kristen wants all, then Midge needs to be 4 or higher. So I guess that's the next step on that one. Or if you want to split it and share. Cat plates. I don't think there's anything I can do to make sure that I am on the lag. Yes, they are $3 each. There was a choice. 1, 2, 3, 4 choice. I want the green and gray. Okay, so looks like this is the one Kristen was interested in, and this is the one Midge was interested in, and then everybody would be happy, and everybody would be at $3. Reading that correct? So be gray with green. And okay. So this is the one Kristen is interested in, correct? And that is the one Midge is interested in. And then We can call those, count them down. I can show you the one that was chipped, but then it just makes it more complicated. Just a little gray kitty kind of sitting there. So, but all right. Gray and green sold to Kristen. Got it. Siamese sold to Midge. Got it. The lag is bad. Okay. I will slow my roll. I need to brought more to drink. There it is. Okay. I see. Perfect. Okay. Got it. We are caught up on the cat plates. Bingo is a thing of the past. Everybody's happy with that one. Hi, Patty Rose. Welcome in. It's a little laggy tonight, but we're working through it. Good to see you. How are you? Right? I'm going to pour some stuff over here. Let this, it's bubbly, so it'll take a minute for it to calm down and get all in there. Put that to the side. Hopefully we won't make a mess. And I will bring this back. Wooden desk paperclip dispenser starting at $6. Yes. There is no mark on the bottom, but it's a very blonde style, kind of wood. I don't know if it was probably manufactured. I don't think it was like an individual artisan kind of thing. But I thought it was really clever. So the back flips open right here. Put in any kind of paper clips you like. And then when you need some, you just roll up this little magnetic roller and it flips up some paper clips for you. And then you just refill it, throw them back in. And it is almost 4 inches deep, 3 inches across, and 2 inches tall. Oh, it's all right. It's all good. We want to make sure everybody is on the same page. No worries. And I need to remember that I need to offer less choices, more clear, concise options. Because I'm like, here's all the things. What do you want? So, all right. It's kind of that mid-mod, contemporary, like Danish furniture kind of style. This one is not going to, this one's plastic. That's not going to roll up ever into the thing. Oh, Miss Glowy Girl, Carol, good evening. Welcome. I know, I thought it was unique. I liked it. All right, paperclip. And we have Carol in at 6. Anybody else want to be in 7 or higher while we count it down? Yes, good to see you. I hear we're going to get snow sometime this week. I thought we were going to get something today, but it just kind of spit a little bit down here. It was mostly just a little bit here and there. It wasn't anything, there just wasn't a lot of anything, quite honestly. So, go once, go twice. Last call. All set. Thank you, Carol. I have a bone. Oh, not bone. It's antler. It's a buckle. It's been handmade. It is, sorry, let's see. $12 start. I believe it was an artisan creation because it has the epoxy where this bar was put in the middle. So you could put like a scarf through it, a t-shirt through it. If you wanted to put a whole belt on it, you could. There's a little bit of the darkening to the epoxy. I believe it's just for the age of the piece. They also put a little right here, like filling the holes on the back side of the antler. so that it's nice and smooth. You can kind of see the porous cross section here. And I know April's one of those months, it's April Fool's. 3.5 inches long by 1.5 wide, and it is about 1/4 of an inch thick. Oh, I know. Probably got all the things. We did get hail on Saturday night. Jeff said it looked like snow, but by the morning it was all melted and gone. So I thought this was interesting. It was in a bag of some other like the keychains and stuff like that I pull for 12 days. So I just went through the bag super fast to pull out anything that wasn't savable for that. And this was hanging out in there. So kind of a fun piece. So it might be kind of interesting if a kid needed some accessory for dressing up at school for like a history project or something, like a living history presentation. That would be kind of fun too. Okay, moving on. I have a moon ornament in cobalt glass as the hole right there at the top. Let's do a $8 start. It is approximately 4 inches across. I do not know the maker. Kristen might be able to tell you whether Blinko ever made this one. You can see the glass kind of wavy where they pressed it down. $8 on the moon ornament. Press it down into the jump mold to make it nice and flat. It's got good detail on the face on this crescent moon. But a lot of companies made these other than studying everybody's books of who made what. I don't know. It's cobalt. We all love the ornaments. And that's why I picked it up. Got a little bit of there was a little wiggle in the glass right there. Might have had something just in the mold. So $8 start on the moon cobalt glass ornament. Again, it is widest, it's 4 inches across. It's a little bit narrower here than it is here. So be a pretty piece. I have a cobalt piece of glass hanging in my kitchen window. It's at the same wall as the one behind me, so that's why I'm pointing that way. So y'all know, of course, that's my kitchen over there. So I didn't check to see if it glowed, just out of pure curiosity. No glow. No glow. Okay, we got Deborah in at 8. We can count that down for her unless anybody else wants to be at 9 or higher. Moon ornament. I'm counting it down. Yeah. I don't know. Do they have them all listed? Like, I'm sure like in their updated calendars and stuff, they probably have all their shapes listed, but I don't remember seeing it. So I'm going to say I'm guessing it's not Blinko, but hi, Becky. How are you doing tonight? Welcome in. Welcome into lag and the laggy land here tonight. Probably a little bit of weather affecting that. It's not too bad here. We've just had clouds rolling through most of the day for us, but last call. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Deborah. I'm going to go with another glass piece. Seems to be, that's what I've been concentrating on trying to find is more glass. But if, good things just jump in my way, I have to get them too. So let's go with an $8 start again, Kristen. We have 5 inches tall, 3 by 3. Okay. We have a little glass elephant. He's about 5 inches tall. He's about 3 inches wide with the ears and about 3 inches with his trunk. I do not believe that there is any mark on the bottom. Still a little bit of sticker goo on the bottom, but I haven't seen any mark. It's got a nice polished, cut and polished base to it. Oh, good question. I'm like, oh my goodness. This is 365. Hadn't hit this one yet. 395. It shows a little bit of green down here at the base. So that's our standard for like your cabinet lights. But with a 365, it really lights up. You can see that beam just go right through the whole thing. It's kind of fun. Wow. Didn't think that one was light. Is there anything else that lights up? Any more surprises out here? I don't think so. I think that's it. Oh, there's those, but I don't think those are coming up tonight yet. So I don't think he he does. He has a little itty bitty tail right there. His nose is intact, no chips. And his ears are in good shape. Sometimes I wonder with how much this stuff rolls around before it gets out on the shelves, how it even survives, honestly. But he's a cutie. Something totally different. $4 start. Pottery shell dish. I am assuming this is some sort of an artisan piece. It has a lot of crazing to the glaze on the underside and in the bowl itself. We have a 3D shell, like a conch shell, in the bottom of the dish. The gray or off-white pottery and glaze to the cobalt on the edge. 3-toe underneath. It is 5 inches across and about 1.5 inches tall. There's a little bit of roughness where that blue edge ends from the glaze, but there's no chips or chunks off of it. This would be good for keys, coins, jewelry. Soap, not so much. But I thought it was unique. I haven't seen with the 3D piece like down in the middle of the bowl. I see Deborah in. Thank you, Deborah. I'm going to call it the shell dish bowl. And we're counting it down if anybody else wants to be in. Give you a little bit up close on the detail. I wonder if something, I don't know, like I don't know what you'd put there. Like an hors d'oeuvre pick or something. I don't know. I'm not quite sure why it would have that hole, other than possibly because there is nothing for an air hole here, that maybe while it was being fired, it needed an air hole to not pop, expand and pop with the pottery being in the kiln. That may be the only reason why that is there. So last call on the shell bowl. Oh, yes, you are correct. That could be a very good reason for that. Good guess, Miss Laura. Thank you, Deborah. I didn't even think of that because I don't. Those are the places that I rush by because I can't stand the smell of them. That and the laundry detergent aisle. Because we all know my sensitive nose can't handle that stuff. So I don't even look at the incense. All right. $3 start. These are the Tiara little ashtrays or nut cups or dishes that they made in multiple colors in all the suits of the card. So spade, diamond, club, hearts. And I have 3 of the clear clover or spade available. I normally put these out for $4 a piece at my booth. So I have 3 clear available for $3 each. These would be great for, a lot of people will try and get enough of one shape to do place settings with. Or am I saying it wrong? You're right. They are clubs. Sorry. I should just say clover, and then I don't have to screw it up. Mom plays cards enough during the week that she has got that on lockdown. So I have 3 of the clear. I find them occasionally. I don't usually find them like one of each. I usually find a multiple of the same shape, just like this when I find them. And then I have 1 in amber available. Same price, but only 1 available. That's a stack of the clover. Little trays. Oh, I have some minis down there. What do we got? A mess. I know. I do all the time. I know. Hearts are the only ones I get right every time, Stephanie. I wonder why. Okay. Trees were done. That's done. That's done. Okay. I'll do a $10 choice. Not choice. Well, I could if you want. I offered these as a pair. They are the vintage wire posable dolls. I'm guessing they're similar to a little clown, so I was going to offer them as a pair for $10. But if you only want one, I suppose we could make it 5, and that wouldn't be a big deal. So they have those cloth faces with painted on eyes and the blue little eyeshadow. They have the little tufts on the hands, the feet, and the collar. This is a gold velour, and then the little hat, kind of, kind of like a knight docking cap. They have their little felt feet. I know. You know what's funny is I just read that quick, and I read vintage weird dolls instead of wired. So a yellow and a red. We have a very pale blonde hair on the yellow, and then the brunette in the red. So they can stand, they can sit, we can pose them, they can, lock arms, all the things are kind of cute. I know. I don't have a great accurate description of what these are. I believe they are circa around the stuff that was made in Japan, so 50s, 60s, somewhere in there. About 8 inches to 9 inches tall when they're not posed. So I know. Hi, Kathy. Painted up, Ruby. Don't take your love to town. Oh, goodness. Oh, okay. There they go. So about that big. But they will go in the pile to head out to the booth. Not a problem. I need inventory for the booth too. Can't leave that empty. All right, ooh, let's not do that. You go down there. We'll go here. I have a mug available. He's a lion. Let's start this at $3. Usually my mugs are 4 to 6, depending. I haven't seen one with this style of 3D applied to the outside of the mug, and then his tail is the handle. A little bit darker glaze on the inside. Has like a terracotta style pottery. No mark. No signature. But super cute. Little pouty face lion. And it's all in earth tones, down to a little bit of a blue here at the bottom. So we got Stephanie in at 3. I'm going to move that over, get me another stack of notes, and go lion mug. And counting it down for Miss Stephanie. Thank you so much. Okay, you go here. And the lion mug can sit right in the bear's lap with Melinda's bear. They can cooperate and hang out together. You know, lions and bears. We just need some tigers. Do I have a tiger? Nope. I have a dinosaur. No tigers. Well, the cats, well, but they weren't technically tiger style, but you know, close. Oh, good. That was my high school mascot. Was a lion. That's funny. All right. She's got last call. Oh, are you serious? Oh my gosh. Well, that stinks. I'll offer him here for what I paid for him. He has a little chipped ear, my next one. I did not see that. It possibly could have happened on the way home, but I don't know. $3, no. $6 start. I found these, the Curio Cabinet Collection by the Franklin Mint. They had a couple different pieces that looked like different smalls for like a little type tray curio cabinet. This is okay. Right. I believe it was a $3 start. You are correct. No worries. All good. We're just knocking the dust off. That's what we're doing. Getting us all back to our routines. We haven't had a normal routine for quite a while. This cat is a $6 start. There, we got it. You got it. So cute little cat. And I'm see now I see that there is a little bit of an ear missing. Now, the bottom is marked with Franklin Mint, 1986. There we go. So this is not glazed. So that's the color of the pottery underneath, of the porcelain that it was made with. So that is probably why I didn't see it, because it is almost like camouflage there at the top of the ear. Cute. I have not seen these before. The other one that they had was like a prism, like similar to a Swarovski crystal, but it was like a sunshine or something, and they had it priced like 3 times this. So, oh, well, there you go. There is that. He reminds me of another, like a Siamese style again. And since I missed that he had a little bit of an ear missing, I was just asking what I got him for. The whole little pamphlet that is here says, is talking about in Venetia, Spain, as a center for ceramics, and talking about the ceramic process and all of that. So, and that would come with him. He is about 3.5 inches tall. just a hair short of that on this side. So I thought he was quite regal looking. Poor thing, missing his ear. All right. Something a little totally different. This is a wooden napkin holder. Let's do a $5 start. I know it's a newer piece. It has a barcode, made in China. What I don't know is if somebody painted that on, or if that's how it came in the first place. But super cute for coordinating on a kitchen table or in the kitchen itself to hold napkins, letters on a desk, any of those type of things. So it is a nice black, almost matte, like chalkboard kind of background. So I'm guessing because the sides are so uniform that it might have been manufactured that way in the first place. It is 5 inches wide, 3 inches deep, and 5.5 inches tall. Very Mary Englebright. Wrong side. I can bring anything back that I've passed as we go, or you can put it in the comments, send me an email, throw it in the chat if there's something that we've passed that you're interested in. We can bring it back up and you can claim it, no worries. I found another one of the miniature plates made in Denmark. Oh, okay. Going back to Miss Deborah. This is the cherry napkin holder. Perfect. Counting it down. Thank you. I think my big find of the week was Wednesday or Thursday. It must have been Wednesday last week. I found an entire punch bowl set with 36 footed and handled punch cups inside it. That's going to go to the BTS show. And this thing is you can't see my arms. I would say it's about 20 inches across. It stands about 2.5 feet tall. It is huge and amazing. Kind of have a lot of punch bowls are a good thing to have for BTS because I like to do a lot of entertaining. So I just had to get it. I don't know much about it because usually I do the glass ones, but it was amazing. And the gal at the store, she's like, "Oh, I'm kind of jealous you got the punch bowl." All right, we're back to the miniature plate. Is about 3.25 inches across. These were made in Denmark. They did a whole series of these of different scenes throughout the country, different cities and such. But this is the Little Mermaid sitting on the rock, the iconic figure, and what a lot of people get something with the Little Mermaid on the rock for a souvenir. It has a hole right here on the back, right on the rim, for hanging it on the wall, or you can put something through it for it to be an ornament. No, it's a metal punch set with silver plate. And I looked it up, but now I can't remember who the maker was. I'll send you a picture of it, Ma. It has like little grapes around the outside, the top rim of it. So miniature 3.25 inch Little Mermaid on a rock. Oh, did I tell you a price? That's probably why Kristen's like yelling at me on the other end. $6 start. I see these occasionally. This is my favorite one. There's ships and cities and different things and stuff, but I always try and pick up the Little Mermaid one. I'm like, what, is the lag really that bad? No, I just need to say all the things. Oh, goodness. Okay. We are on a roll tonight, aren't we? Miss Deborah is in for the plates. Anybody else? It'll be 7 or higher while we count it down. Oh, just turn this into a first want show. Just claim it. It is Miss Deborah's. I know you'll get that one. Count it down. I feel like I should have a lot more stuff. I mean, it looks like I have a lot, and now I'm like, I'm already halfway through, which I guess we're right about the halfway point, which is about right. Last call. That one is Christmas, so we'll hold off on that. That is that. All right, do it. We're doing it. Thank you, Miss Deborah. Next, I have a choice. I have 2 available, so and they're basically the same thing. They will start at $3 each. These are the old school. To me, this is the old school lace. Why I picked it up, because it says made in France. I believe that they were. I don't think there's anything cut off of them. I believe that this is the whole thing. So it should be 36 yards of this flat lace with the floral in it. I have 2 of them available with the original, like it's like new old stock. And the other reason why I think that they're new old stock is because they're not exactly the same. Like that says 33 meters, 36 yards. This one says 36 meters, 33 point whatever yards. And I believe they have the same number for the design on it, right? Super cute little floral lace. And then at the top too, this label also says made in France. We have Miss Patty Rose in for the lace. Anyone else wants to be in? It'll be 4 or higher. Patty Rose. When we count that down, you can let me know if you want. Actually, they're a little different. I'm just seeing, I just noticed that. So this one is like straight edge with the floral down the middle, and the one in the front has a scalloped edge at the bottom and a straight edge on top. So it's the similar floral design, but one is flat on both sides and one has a scallop on one side. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Miss Patty. I did find a lot of fun littles that I was like, I just have to save these. All these littles. Thank you so much. I have a choice. I have a green leaf that's marked Nebraska as a souvenir. And I have the same shape in yellow that's marked Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. These will be a $3 choice. So I would guess a tea bag, a gum rest. Probably not a gum rest for most people. A spoon rest, a tea bag rest. Has the gold gilding all the way around the outside. And this yellow one looks like it has an original sticker from probably where it was sold in Philadelphia. Oh yeah, there you go. You can put a little tea line in there. They are almost 4 inches from top to bottom and about 3.5 inches wide. and it makes them just under an inch deep in the curvature of the piece itself. There is no mark underneath. Oh, that's a great idea, Patty. Oh, there it is. I see it. Do you see it says USA? And it starts here, made in USA. So this is probably, usually the made in the USA is usually a California company. Now, I don't see that one underneath as much. I see this one more so because of the glaze. You can see that where it was punched in at the bottom. So green was Nebraska, yellow is Philadelphia. Or even just, you know, a ring or a trinket on the dresser as well, or on the desk. Or if you make bread, put it off to the side. That would work great too. Okay. I have something brand new. I just got them in. Offer them to you guys as well. I've been getting some pins in for my Scandinavian shows. These will be $5 each. I have 2 styles available. So this will be a, you don't need to have it go any higher. I have 4 of each. And this one is the Viking ship with the dragon. You can see the shields on the side. The guys are in the ship, the big sail. They're standing. This is like my logo right here, that the big dragon on the bow of the ship. And then it's got the dragon that goes all the way around the outside of the pin. They are about 1.5 inches across. So we'll call this one Dragon with the Viking boat. And then we'll call this one the Sail. So this is the other style I got, where the sail is up. You don't see any people in the ship. It's all open around the ship, and then has a little bit of the, what's that called? Like the carving work, detailing around the outside of the pin. It is a little bit bigger. It is like 1 5/8 inches across. So Deborah, let me know whether you would like to have, oh, and it's got the wave details here at the bottom too. Whether you'd like to have the dragon with the Viking ship or the open work with the sailboat. Well, I'll call it a sailboat. It's a Viking ship still, but the open sail up. And if you need more than one of each, let me know. They have just that where the pin goes, hooks underneath. So there's no rollover safety clasp on either one of them. Oh, come on. There we go. And here we are next to each other. This one is about 1/8 of an inch bigger. I believe this one, I like this one with the dragon on it. I try and get a little variety in a little ahead of time in the season so I can decide which one I like best for bringing quantities to my Scandi shows that come up in the fall. All right. You need, okay, so you want 4 of each, so 8 total, Deborah? Just to clarify. So I'm going to have an interesting note to myself. This is the ship pins. Okay. Do you need more than that for what you're looking? I mean, that's what I'm saying is I've been trying to bring in a variety of these so I can know what I want to order for quantities for my show. So if you need any more, you let me know. I can include that in what I'm getting for that stock that I will be in October and November. Okay, so that's 8 pins total. Got it. That's good for now. Perfect. Thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna get you a little zip bag so we don't lose those. Wonderful. Okay. I found some tea towels, I believe. I'm gonna open them all the way up. Oh yeah, these are tea towel size. This will be $5 choice. So all the way across, there we go. It's a giant square. $5 choice. We have the cat that says "sew" with the flowers. It looks a little bit, I don't know. He's giving that side eye there. Next choice. All right, Kristen's in at 5. Looks like worship. Looks like they're singing out of a songbook. So these are folded into quarters. So for sure we are at 15, which would be 30 by 28 is the overall size of the towel. And the last choice is iron. They're all in the yellows and green words and the brown cats. He's kind of worried too, ironing. So if anybody else wants to be in, these look in really great condition. So somebody must have, embroidered them, folded them up, stuck them away, and didn't use them. So we can count that down for you, Miss Kristen. So our choices are iron, worship, and sew. They all have these little variegated thread, little daisies also with them on each side. They go from that real dark orangey yellow to that almost white color variegated on the thread. I love finding these tea towels. All right, kitten tea towels. You're at 5 choice. Oh, all right, Miss Kristen, you got it. Thank you so much. Perfect. All right. Wonderful. Okay, I had to pick this one up because this made me laugh just reading the title of it and the graphics on the front. Everything I ever needed to know, I learned from a little golden book. Let's say I would probably have it for 5 or 6 at my booth. It was a $10 original start. We can start it for $4 here. They took different parts of a whole bunch of different little golden book stories, and then put them all together for all the different things you needed to know, like don't panic. Today is a new day. And these are like the little critters. Some have pancakes. Some get dressed first. Some clean first. Get some exercise every day. So they took different stories, different pictures. This is probably a half-inch thick, so it's much bigger than a regular golden book, and made it a combination. Kind of, I'm sure, the play on the everything I ever needed to know I learned or in kindergarten kind of thing. So it is in pristine condition. Let me look at the copyright for you. This one was done in 2013. And then, of course, thank you, Miss Stephanie. I see you for 4. There's copyrights from all the different stories, and I don't think they include all of them, but yeah, there's a whole bunch of like the good humor trademark and all that. Let's see, what else is a real fun page in here? The Pokey Little Puppy is in here. Oh, I know. There's elephants in here. Look at that. There's they're all out at the picnic. Perfect. We can count that down for Miss Stephanie. It says, go ahead and make a big deal over your birthday. That has always been something I have tried to do for my kids and our family, is to celebrate your special day. That's a great piece of advice. We've earned it. Definitely need to celebrate those birthdays. So I'm going to put golden book And we're counting it down for Stephanie. Perfect. You got it. Thank you. Thank you so much. I do have 2 flocked rabbits. They are a resin, so they're a little bit heavier. These will be a $5 start. I probably put 6 to 8 on them in my booth. This is the sitting up one that is 6.5 inches tall, and then I have like the sitting down one that is about 5.25 inches tall. There we go. I love the flocked stuff. My favorite is a flocked gnome that I have by my front door. He has his ears back. And this guy's sitting on all 4 feet. You know, they are new. Probably a gift kind of place originally. Yeah, that's about 4 by 6, give or take. Each one of those. Miss Stephanie is in on the flocked bunnies. I don't know why the flocked items just call to me. I got a couple of the little bunnies in different colors to put at the booth, and the colors just make them adorable. We have Miss Stephanie in at 5, counting it down. When I found the gnome, I'm like, well, he's coming home with me. Yes, flocking adorable. Oh, they're not the really soft plushy one. These guys are a little more like the sculpted botanical style. They're not the yeah, you don't want to cuddle up with them, but they are super cute. All right, Miss Stephanie, we're counting it down for you. Thank you. So when we get to that point, yep, one or both. 2, you got it. Times 2. Oh yeah, that will roll. Okay. This is something a little different. Let's see. I probably need to start this at $14. I would probably put it somewhere 25 to 35. I know, right? I know. I'm a good personal shopper. I know what to look for. Exactly. This is a covered kitchen. Mom might be able to give me a little bit more of what this might have been what do they call it? The grease bowl. It definitely has some wear and some crazing, and where some of the the grease has over the years gone into the pottery. That's why I'm putting it with the start price of 14. Made in the USA, universal something oven proof. I'm going to show you the lid too here. Let me make sure that I have all of this correct. What does that say? Is it Cambridge? Universal Cambridge? Trademark. It's really hard to read because it's in the gold. I think it says Universal Cambridge, oven proof. And then there's more words on the inner ring, but because of the glare on it, it's really hard to see. This has a rose floral. There we go. And it is on 2 sides of the bowl. The base is almost 6 inches across and 4.5 inches tall. And then the lid, which is usually the hard part for me to find, like them together, has the same florals on it with a gold detailing. And it sits right on top like this. I don't usually see them together. I'm thinking they're roses. Yes. Thinking I've got that one correct this time at least. But again, I'm going to take this off. If it says oven proof, then I'm guessing this was probably a casserole dish then. Mom, are you still awake? Do you by chance can you help me out at all with an age on when these kitchen pieces were created? She might have fallen asleep. Sometimes we get her, I just lull her to sleep. But yeah, some mint and yellow, and then the gray accents all for that floral. That's the same pattern on both sides, and then the same pattern here. Right. Right. You think, see, I think it's a little bit big for a grease jar. That's why I wonder, because the grease jars are usually only 3 or 4 inches tall, and they're a little bit smaller. This to me is like the next size up, like it's a little bit graduated up to the next size. I didn't go and Google it or anything yet, so it's entirely possible it could be a grease jar. But because it says oven proof on the bottom right there, that's why I'm wondering if it's a casserole. Not big enough for a bean pot. Nope, it's not. I mean, there's no major chips and cracks. It's just the crazing and then the seepage from the use from back when it was used. So I know that's why I'm trying to give some good measurements. So it is, let's see again. It says the lid is 6 1/4 inches across, and the top is 6 inches across, and it is 4 3/4 inches tall. It has good gold around the edge, except for this little bit right here, where a little bit of the wear of the gold is on the edge. So Miss Stephanie is in. Is that who we're counting it down for? I'll have to take a quick screenshot and look into it a little bit. My mom had the stuff in the blue with the white, like these are decals where they added on the pattern, but the blue and white that she had was like what's the word? The pressed pattern into it. So yes, and they had a lot of refrigerator stuff. Oops. And so all right. Oh, there you go. Make a nice ice cream bowl. Keep it nice and cold. You don't have to worry about it melting. Yes, the cameo ware. Correct. That is the word I couldn't come up with. We're sold to Miss Stephanie. Okay. I'm gonna say okay, perfect. Thank you, ma'am. All right, I think I'll have a couple more and then we'll head into a few books, a few plush, and call it a night. I'm going to pull this back up. All of a sudden, I am down to a very small size screen where I only see 2 comments, which is very odd. I thought it was really neat. I have a vintage tablecloth. This is the original label that is still stuck to it. It is not stapled or anything like that. This is a square. Now this floral is going to be something that I don't know what the exact flower is. The start on this will need to be probably start around 24, because I probably would put it around 35 to 40 at a show. It says J, S, and S, hand printed in the US, fast color, washed and laundered, ready to use, is this gold label that is stuck to the tablecloth. It is, again, this is quartered. So we have pinks, greens, black, and grays on this textured cotton, which is 18, which would be 36 by 36, I believe. A 36 by 34. One way is a little bit shorter than the other. It has the flowers all the way around the edge, and then it has these smaller floral designs throughout the inside of it. I don't often see vintage linens in this good a shape. They usually have some sort of a stain on them from being used, but in this one to be in the pinks and grays, I thought it was a gorgeous combination for the spring and wanted to give you all a chance at it first. So I can't see, but we'll hope that you can see the whole thing. And it just repeats on the other side. So this is what really amazed me when I picked it up, that it had that original sticker on it. Again, it's not, it is literally like a lick and stick kind of decal, and it is holding on within an inch of its life. So the beautiful tablecloth. Maybe some, I don't know, cherry blossoms. I've never seen those in real life, so I don't know if that's the kind of flowers that is or not. Okay. All right, we'll bring this over. We didn't do yet. Got it. Perfect. I'm going to grab my stack of books. Hopefully they won't fall over on me. Okay. Let's see. I'll do a quick 2, 2, 3, 3. So I know what I'm asking for right at the front. I don't have to worry about it. All right, we'll do this way. The first ones I'm going to do will be a $2 start. The majority of these are board books. This one is the, what are they called? Oh, okay. Dogwoods have 4 petals. Cherry blossoms have 5. Where did it? I didn't count them. Did we count? 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe it is dogwoods. Good to know, Becky. Thank you. What's that? DK. I can't remember the full name of that. Discover something.com is the brand on this book. These first ones are $2 start. They have a touch feature with, there's the tiger. He's got a little bit of a holographic on his page. So we can just claim this one as animals. This is originally a $6 book. This one will be Goodnight Construction Site. Can claim this one with Goodnight. Similar to Goodnight Moon or Goodnight Bunny or all those things, but it's more based in the construction vehicles. Something that lots of little kids like. My kids always loved being able to watch the dump trucks and the bulldozers in action. So that'll be Goodnight as a claim. And the last $2 one is Little Blue Boat. So it's a story about a little sailboat. And it's a little bit smaller size. It's like a 4.5-inch book. And this one was Cottage Door Press. Copyright 2024. Then I will move to the $3 starts. So that one would be Sailboat. This gives me a nice selection to put into the booth. $3 starts. This one will be Mermaid. This is Mermaid ABCs. Kozlowski is the author, out of Manhattan Toy Company. Crab, giant squid, lots of pastel, but all sea related alphabetical items for mermaid ABCs. This one will be Sunshine. We've had a couple other books by this group. There's been like a little pumpkin and a ladybug one, where the space opens and you see a different graphic from page to page. The little 2 peas in the pod. Oh my goodness, so cute. Strawberries. Kind of a peekaboo style book. Little pie. And the little fox at the end, or squirrels at the end. Super cute. That'll be Sunshine. Little Miss Big Sis. So this would be Big Sis to claim. Board book about becoming a big sister. That one's pretty self-explanatory. Beluga to claim. Baby Beluga. This is a Cole's Cares book. All about the beluga whales in the Arctic. Puffers. There's an igloo. I have a vintage 3 Little Kittens made, and this is the Elf books. I think that precedes the Golden books in terms of the age of them. It is a hardback, but it has paper pages. So the traditional 3 Little Kittens story. Rand McNally, copyright 5066. So kittens. And this one is a touch and feel Thumper Bambi book. Like the flower has some fur, the little duckling. So throughout the story, touch and feel. Just tell me which one you're interested in, Glowy. Carol. Just easier to do a quick claim as we go on these. So this one will be Thumper. Oh, what do we have before that? Kristen, or if you were both in on the kittens, that's the other thing I need to know, I guess. Because I do see Kristen. There we go. All right. Then we'll hold up here for a second while we get that one. Kristen. Did you want to be in on the kittens book any higher? I love the graphic of the little elf on this one. You'll be out. All right. Thank you. Thank you for counting it down. Appreciate it. Twinkle, Twinkle Unicorn. Whole rainbow story about a unicorn. Stick and Stone. I'm assuming this one is kind of that, Stick was lonely, Stone was lonely. And then how they found each other, how they did or didn't get along, that whole Sticks and Stone thing. You'll take Thumper. Whoops. So that will be the Sticks and Stone one. Thank you, ladies. So Thumper for Midge. Thank you. I am telling you, I don't know what happened to my screen, but I am down to a half of a comment. It's crazy. Eating the Alphabet. I remember this author. They use different like textured papers and stuff to do the graphics. So here's all the, oh, you're sweet, Carol. Thank you. So it's everything through the alphabet of all different foods. And it's made with different textured papers. Kind of like the, is it batiste in fabric? That has the different colorways to it. And that is, we'd call that one fruit for the alphabet. I got it written down. We're all good. All right. My flea market treasures, Jerry, good to see you again. Thank you so much. Thanks for stopping in tonight as well. I think you sent me your information the other day, and I believe I responded to you. So just remind me, that'd be super great. I think I did. ABC fruit. That sounds terrible. Alphabet fruit sounds better. All right, cool. We got that one down for you. Thank you, ma'am. That'll be combined with your invoice from the other night. I have Bernstein Bear, Please and Thank You book. Again, the board book style. Brother and sister learning their manners about saying please and thank you. My First 100 Words. This is by Pretty Books. Big ideas for little people. So all sorts of great, bright color pictures and first like sight words or words for little ones learning to talk. This will be 100 words. And this next one will be a $4 start. Right? I'm telling you, some of the words the other day, I just couldn't get anything out. It was kind of crazy. I was like, the thing, that's the stuff and the place. It's real, It's a good thing that we all have some psychic networks occasionally that connect to each other so that we know what we're talking about. So this will be a $4 start. This has new with tags. It has a little slap bracelet dinosaur. There he is, like this. He's still connected. Oh, come on now. Don't be all wiggly. He's still connected to the book. And then it says Sharing is Caring dinosaur board book that goes along with it. So this is a $4 start. We had some interest in the dinosaurs the other day, so I thought this is a good one to bring in. And I thought it was super. Oh, look, he's got a little heart embroidered on him too. Thought it was a fun, interactive book with the little dinosaur plush to go with it. There we go. And this guy is a $4 start. This is Yummy Cookies. So it's a cookbook with Cookie Monster and the Sesame Street Gang. It's got recipes. It's got Grover, my favorite. All the little characters mixed into the cookbook and all themed with Cookie Monster. So that is a $4 start. And my last book option is a little set of 7 books that are Sesame Street. They are soft cover, regular pages. You got it, Carol. Cookies. So there are 7 of these Sesame Street books. So this is My First Manners. All together. Okay, so My First Manners is the series. And then the books are Taking Turns, Being a Friend, Being Polite, Please and Thank You, All About Feelings, sharing and working together. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 7. Yes, 7 total. They are paperback books with like that cardstock style front cover. And is that for the set, Carol? Because you put cookie book in for the other one when you claimed it. If that's for the Sesame Street set of 7, I'll watch for that in the chat as well. $4 $4 set, because they're just little books. No, for the cookbook. Okay, you got it. I got you for the cookbook. Perfect. Okay, so then we're down to plush. I'm going to move these guys to the side, all the books to the side, and I'll grab the plush, and we'll make our last stand. Whoop, don't fall off. Oh no. Should have grabbed these guys earlier. Oh, Miss Roseanne. Which one? Oh, Miss Stephanie. Did you notice something over there? Which one were you interested in, Miss Roseanne? You're new to me. Welcome. Thanks for joining us tonight. And I will pull it for you. Let me grab the rest of the plush super fast while I'm waiting for that to come in the chat. And gotta grab this over here. Okay, I think we got it. I've been putting them all in one pile, so it's easy to get to. You're bidding on the 7 manners books. Perfect. You got it, Miss Roseanne. Will you send me your information, please, to my email? We'll have you all set up. Thanks for joining and being a new person with me tonight. I appreciate it. 7 book set. Sesame Street. Perfect. Thank you so much. And Midge would like the Dino book. Thank you, Kristen. Did I miss anything else? I think we got it. There we go. Perfect. Everybody's got their name now. And Jerry's information. Perfect. Got it. Here we are. I know there's always something crazy going on here. So, oh, thank you for the reminder, Kristen. Appreciate it. I don't always remember to say all the things I need. So, for sure, I need your PayPal email and your zip code. Those are the minimal things I need. And if you want to include all of the above that she put in there, then I have everything for sure to make sure we're getting it to the right person in the right place. Thank you for the reminder. Okay. Okay, here we go. How are we doing, Kristen? I'm trying to get to my 10 o'clock deadline. So it's going to be probably, I'll just tell you the claim word and how much they are as we go. It's too hard for me to, organize the plush on the desk. So it'll probably need to be just individual basis as we go. This gal here is a little, a fairy. She's got wings that have crinkle on the back, so it's for like a younger child. We can put this on like a stroller or crib or something like that. So we'll call this one Fairy Doll for $3. And then people who have been here before know that if more than one person claims it, it automatically becomes an offer up. And then the second person needs to tell me whether they want to be in at the next price up or not. Otherwise, it's just a quick claim for the one person who puts it in the chat. And as we go, you'll be able to see how that works for anybody new here tonight. So quick claim, little fairy. Oh, and she's got a little musical rattle in there too. All right. Oh, you got it. 3 for the fairy. Roseanne. Take me a minute. Make sure I get your name correct. Write it all down. Thank you so much, Roseanne. I have a big, oh, Stephen can tell you her name. This is Stitch's girlfriend. She will be a $8 start because this size I'd probably have at 12 at the booth. She is a big a Disney Parks plush in really great condition. Those are antennas. Oh, I can't remember your name. Stitch I can remember, but she's all pink and purples. Big Stitch girlfriend. Perfect. It's not on the tag either, but there's the ears. This got super big. Melinda, you're in. What's this? Yes, Lola. That's it. The collective. We'll come up with it. For Melinda. Thank you. What I'm going to do is just put them off to the side and I'll put your notes with them when I get them together since they have to be attached better than just a sticky note. I have a Precious Moments elephant. This will be a $4 start. He is new. Oh, Angel. You're right. Is Lola the... I haven't watched Stitch in forever. Becky's got it. It is Angel. Precious Moments elephant, $4 start with tags. It's got those Precious Moments, iconic stitched eyes, super embroidered eyes, super soft plush, and the tush tag. What does that say? Yeah, Precious Moments. Yeah, it's Angel. Stephen would be disappointed that I totally messed that one up. $3 start. I have a fox with a cape. All right, Jerry. You're in on the Precious Moments elephant. Jerry. Perfect. Oh, okay. So 4 for the elephant, Jerry. Making sure I have you because you're new to me too. Flea market. Got it. Treasures. Now I'm then assuming that Miss Rose Ann is on the fox. Wonderful. And that was... Now, did I say... I said 3, right, Roseanne? Fox with cape. That is, just so you know, well, does it have a brand on it? Does not have a brand on it. You got it. Thank you. Everything's going in over here. I have the tie Dory, the big size. She will be a $5 start. But she is missing the tag, so there's no tags on her except for her little tush tag. where it says Thai Sparkle Dory Disney. She's in good condition, but a little bit loved. I think somebody carried her around by the tail for a moment there. But embroidered eyes and freckles on the face. That'll be Dory. Thank you, Roseanne. I appreciate it. Let me make sure. I don't see it yet, but it doesn't mean it hasn't come through. So, and if you don't get a message back from me that says thank you or some sort of response, then it didn't go through. To make sure that you double check back with me. It is Vintagevikingtreasures plural at gmail.com. So I will for sure after the show tonight. No, yep, I'm at gmail.com. So that would probably be why. This big guy, he's a big bear. He is made by Aurora, which is I'm gonna have to pass on him. I just found that he has a hole right here, right on his arm. I'm gonna have to pass on him. I'll have to fix him up or something through AOL. All right, I can do a quick. Yeah, because I don't have a notification that it came through yet. And if I go to look at I could probably do it before we're done here. To move some things to the side first. We can get there. We'll double check. Sorry, passing on the bear. Next up is a Grinch. He will be a $5 start. He's a bigger size, I believe. It says Dr. Seuss characters. Bright green Grinch. Really nice plush. Got long hair all the way around and that tuft on the top of his head. Claim Grinch. This guy is one of my favorites. I looked at him over and over again, decided that he was in pretty good condition. This is a Fiesta brand giraffe. He has wires in his legs for standing up, so you can get him all situated so he stands up nice and straight. He's a pretty big size. He will be a $5 start. There's his little eyes. Giraffes are my favorite. I think he's reticulated even. That's the kind of pattern he has on him. But Applause is a great brand. 80s, 90s, 2000s, I think, is when I used to see those a lot. Fiesta. If not, he'll live with my other big giraffe at my house. That will not be a problem. I have $4 start. This is, let me find her little tush tag. She is Lana, Lana, Ladybug. I'm presuming that she is part of a storybook character, the Manhattan Toy Company, and then here is her name tag. So she doesn't have her original hang tags. She is in good condition. Her hair is pretty untangled. There we go. She even has embroidered little earrings and a face. She would be a $4 start. She's like a soft plush doll. Look at her little ladybug on her necklace. Oh my goodness. I think she's like the something ballerina that is like a storybook character that they made a plush with. Okay, I'm gonna look here super fast and let that log in. I have the I Love You to the Moon and Back bunny. Be a $3 start. And it's got the saying on the tummy. And there's the tag. That's that book. Guess How Much I Love You. So bunny will be a $3 start. I have this cute, she's more like a doll that is dressed up. She's got a plush body, but she has a plastic face. I believe she is made in Alaska. She'll be a $5 start. Yep, made in Alaska. Her whole outfit, the boots, the gloves, the hat. I mean the parka with the hat. And then she has her little braids tied off with ribbons. So that was for Melinda. She wanted the giraffe. And I think it was, is that 4 on the giraffe, I think, or 5? I can't remember. We'll have to scroll up and find out. Oh, I missed Mary Roseanne. Sorry, Roseanne. That's not what I wanted. Okay, I'm going to hold you while I look for Gmail, log in, and Roseanne was Grinch and Ladybug. Thank you. You're on it, Kristen. I appreciate it. Thank you. It makes it so much easier for me going back. It was 5. Okay, cool. We got it. All right. I got the Grinch and the Ladybug Girl and the giraffe. See if there's any other ones I missed while I was bringing that up. I think we're all caught up. All right. You go there. So we have they're made in Alaska. I'm going here and here. There you go. I have a Mickey Mouse. Will be a $5 start. It is a Squishmallow. 100 Years of Disney. He is the sparkly Mickey Mouse size Squishmallow. Has the Disney tag right there. Oh, that's terrible. I didn't realize that was on there. And then the Squishmallow on that side. $5 start. And yay, Roseanne, I see it. Thank you so much. It could be because the numbers came in first and I didn't see your name attached to it. Perfect. Jerry's going to claim Mickey Mouse. Squishmallow. We got it. Thank you, Jerry. He is a $4 start. The Beanie Boos. Woo, it's been a minute since I've had a Beanie Boo up. Little panda guy. His name is Bamboo. $4 start. Okay. Kristen. Yep. I got you written down for Mickey Mouse. So I think I'm all caught up. I have about 5 left. We're going to call it a night. I have another Beanie Boo. He is a cow. He will be a $3 start. His name, let me find it, is... I can't ever read these little itty bitty tush tags. Butter. There's his name right there. Butter. Beanie Boo, a regular black and white cow. Roseanne on the Beanie Boo cow. Butter. My pencils, I'm going to have to figure out what is the issue with those. Cow. Thank you. Perfect. There we go. Oh, wrong color. Over there. He's the same color as the panda, so want to make sure I don't mix him up. There we go. This is one of those Highlander cows on a keychain. He'll be a $2 start. Is there a brand name? I'm not seeing a brand name on him. I know. Who can resist a little white smiling Highlander cow on a keychain? But yeah, no brand name on there. I have the now I'm gonna not remember the name of these things. They did Tom-Toms. That's not it either. You want the little cow, Roseanne? You got it. So that was 2 white cow. Got it. What are these called? This little shape. That's what I can see it in my head, but I can't dredge it up. This one's a lion. He'll be $2. His name right there. He's the velvety one. Regal. It starts with, it's like TS. Oh, here it is. TSUM. Tum Tum. That's the style name of the shape, or the name of the shape. Minnie Mouse. She's a $3 start. And there is her little tag, Disney. Oh, good. I love having little things at my booth for kids. So you guys are getting first dibs at them before they go out to my booth. And I try and get a few, half dozen or so here together before, to show them to you, so that I'm not showing plush every single week, but occasionally I do. Now this is the big size Beanie Boo Purple Owl. He will be a $6 start because he does not have his hang tag, but he has this little tush tag, and his name is Moonlight. And that is my last plush. Midge is claiming Minnie Mouse. Okay, that's Jerry. This is Roseanne. We got you together. Melinda. Let's find the one for Midge. Roseanne. Jerry. Melinda. Oh, was there another one? Did I miss one? Roseanne's going to claim the owl. All right. At 6. Purple. And then I have Midge on. Midge, did I have you down for another plush earlier? Just making sure I'm not missing something. Midge, you're going here, Owl. Minnie. At 3. Perfect. Okay. And that is my last blush of the night. I think we got all. I think I'm okay. All right, good. I think I'm caught up. The last ones were the Minnie and the Purple Owl. I think we got it. Cool. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Thank you, Kristen, so much. So good to have you back. I'm sorry for the little bit of a confusion at the beginning. I should know better with the lag and to keep it simple. And look at us. We're not too far off of our 10 o'clock goal for the night. So next week, my Tuesday night sale is going to be focusing on pixies, gnomes, mushrooms, other magical figures, critters, like mermaids, dragons, that kind of stuff. There might be a few that have snuck into my drawer. So that will be the centerpiece for the theme for next Tuesday. And we'll have a couple more weeks before we head out. So I'll be bringing you a regularly scheduled stuff after that. And thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for my new folks, for your new claims, for your new purchases, everyone. And I'll be working on doing some invoicing probably tomorrow night. So thank you, everyone. Have a great night, and I'll see you next week.